We're back here with some more Arkansas Dynasty here on NCAA 25. 4-2 so far after a tough loss to Tennessee. Man, I thought we had that game. If you have not checked it out, go check out that game last week. It was absolutely incredible. We've had some really pretty crazy games here. Just could not get the job done. As we go into week 8, advancing through the bye, and man, we just cannot get any commits yet so far. Nothing. We have nothing. We're close. But this is why this week's going to be huge here against LSU. Pat Hunt, you see down to his 3 schools. Got Oklahoma. We got a lead over them. But this is a big one here against LSU. Obviously, the Golden Boot on the line. Some crazy matchups in the past between Arkansas and LSU. We'll see if we have another one. But Max Drew, Rico Silvera is visiting this week. So that's 2 big guys, especially Max Drew, the guy we've been going after, the quarterback. This is huge. So we got to do our best to win this game. It's very important to win this game so we can actually get, commits. We got nothing here so far. We got to do our best to get something here. So Simons, we were close. You can see Araza right now. We're at number 2. He's down to his top 3. So I think we got to change things up here. Maybe give him more. I mean, we got some more hours. We got 120 hours right now. That'll be 50 out of 50. We can try to get the right now. I mean, we're at the max. You can see we're at the 5 there for the pitch. So I think we're good. Valdez, he won't be here till week number 11. Right now, only 20 out of 50. So if we can do maybe contact friends and family, add another 25, that'll give us 45. Just to continue to try to build these leads, because even though we have leads, like Trevino's visiting this week, but Texas A&M's right below us. Estes, I don't think we're going to get that done deal. I mean, we can't do the visit either. That's the glitch on that one. And he's visiting, who was that, Texas A&M this week, so I think we're screwed there. You might as well just take that off. I don't know. We could try a hard sell just to see if we stay in it, but because we can't do a visit, I think there's just no way. I don't know. Maybe this is a waste of hours. We can try it. I don't think it's going to get the job done. We can add, DM player for an extra 10. Texas Tech, that's who it was. Archibald, I'm not too, if you lose him, I mean, just take him off. There's just no reason to have him. It doesn't matter. He's probably gone. Dieter, we're down there as well. Beal, the lead. Wilkins, we got a good lead, so that could be decent. Kesey, he is down to his top 5, so we can schedule a visit. At least it's only a few players that's kind of glitched out. I know, like I said, this is prior to I believe this gameplay is a little prior to the patch as well, but we can get Ole Miss, bye week Texas, or Louisiana Tech. You want to obviously get these visits in as early as you possibly can, but also it's tough SEC games. I want to schedule these visits games where I think we can win. Now, I know Ole Miss has been struggling a little bit, but they still have an unbelievably talented team. Let's do DM the player. That'll put us at 35. See if we can jump Mississippi State. Skaggs, we're good. Pat Hunt, week 12 visit. Oklahoma has made up some ground. They are right behind us. Obviously, it's the top 3, but we got 45 on that. Gilliam, and let's see. Tavares, big lead. Samaya, top. We're good there. Atwell, and we're not even on the list right now. West Virginia took a huge lead, so I think we just don't really put many points into that one, as we're just going to jump into this game here against LSU. Like I said, this is a massive game. Massive first a rivalry. We get, we could check off another rivalry win. But for the guys visiting this week, Max Drew, Silvera, we got to get these guys. We got to bring some guys into this recruiting class. We've got nothing so far, but let's get this underway. We got some rest. Try to, avenge that loss to Tennessee and get another big SEC win here against LSU, who last year won this game 34-31. Garrett Nussmeier at the snap, and here we go. They're going to hand this ball off. That's going to be Josh Williams with the carry. Breaks off a couple of tackles, and he'll be down and picks up around 5 yards. Obviously, Jaden Daniels in this game last year, and, don't have to put up with a quarterback like that. Nussmeier's solid, but I think he's a Jaden Daniels. All right, we get a good stop. Let's get to the offensive side of the ball. Over the middle, Satania with the grab. That's going to be a first down. This offense has actually been pretty solid this year with Talon Green. As there is nobody, as they're playing man-to-man coverage, he'll take off himself, and he has a first down, gain of 16. Yeah, we've had a pretty solid, I would say, offense this season, putting up some good numbers. Just got to watch the turnovers as we got some big-time pass play down to around the 17-yard line, and that will be in Arkansas. First down, move the chains. Obviously would love to get off to this fast start because that did not happen last time against Tennessee as Lucas underneath gets down to around the 11-yard line. So this is going to break up a 3rd down and 5. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up, but we throw it quickly as well. Haas has got it. He is going to be in for the touchdown. As we will strike first here against this LSU defense, beating the linebacker is Lucas. 7-0 early lead. Man, if we put LSU at 0-3 in the SEC, that'll put us at 5-2. I don't know if we'll be obviously ranked at all. We'll see. We'll see, depending obviously what happens. As here's Nussmeier underneath. That's going to be completed, and that'll be brought down for about 5 yards. Xavier Thomas with the grab. And a 3rd down and 5. Nussmeier from the gun. Looking over the middle. He'll find his tight end, Mason Taylor. Obviously the son of Jason Taylor. Former Dolphin. Made that huge play against Alabama. Game-winning play. So we know what he's got. That's going to be a handoff, but nothing really there. So this LSU offense obviously has weapons. There is no doubt about it. But for some reason this year, just not been able to put it together, as that is going to be a big-time hit. Lacey takes the hit, cannot hang on to the ball. Wouldn't have the first down anyway. And that will be an LSU punt. So our defense playing well today so far is Armstrong with the grab. And he's up to around the 39-yard line and a first down. Man, we're just, protection so far today is looking good. I mean, we're getting rid of the ball quickly, not allowing anything to break down. Green to throw again, fires this one, and that one's going to be dropped incomplete. But you know what? We're going to stay aggressive. We're going to go for this one here. 4th down and 6 from about the 44-yard line over the middle, and that's going to be just a bad decision. Never throw a ball, if it's not going to pick up past the first down. Jeez, what are we doing there? Thought he would get out in front, just did not happen. So now the momentum swings LSU's way, as that is going to be a carry for a first down. And quick throw to the outside. That's caught. Lacey again with the grab. Just a quick RPO action. So we'll have to watch out for that one. First down and 10 now. Once again, back-to-back plays. This time, C.J. Daniels on the outside with a grab, picks up 9. We're going to have to jam these receivers. Can't just let those easy passes. Nussmeier looking. He's going to run out of time. He will be brought down. Junkaj there with the sack. Backs him up 8. Big 3rd down. Stadium rocking. They're going to set up a screen. Caught and breaks one tackle. Won't break the second one. He is short of the first down. So LSU just brings out the field goal unit. Kick is up, and it is good. One thing I might have to look at is field goal accuracy because, I'm terrible at kicks. I don't know what is happening this year. Usually I'm fine with, timing and everything. But, man, I'm absolutely terrible with the kicking game this year, which is great. I actually enjoy it. I like missing kicks. You've been so used to automatic kicks year after year after year, so I really enjoy the kicking game. It's tough. But I don't know about you guys, but I feel the CPU kicking is just ridiculous. They'll just drill like 55-yarders like it's nothing, but then miss like a 27-yard field goal. I don't know. Might have to mess with the field goal accuracy. But back on the offense, and we're driving just right down the field, just like that. We're down to the 21. And this one off. Jaquindon Jackson with the carry. Breaks for a tackle. Not sure how he got through there. That was actually really cool to see. I like some of these realistic runs as well. First and goal. Back to Jackson. Trying to bull his way into the end zone. He'll get down to the 1. And second and goal. Might as well just go right back to him, right? Right back to it. Can't stop him. Offensive line gets a great push. And we're in for the touchdown. So going for that 4th down, not working out. You're thinking, oh, man, that just switches everything. But at least we held him to 3. But we come right down the field, get the touchdown. 14-3 lead right now. We got a minute left in this first half. So we'll see what this LSU offense is going to have here in the final minute. If we can slow them down here, not get anything, that would be a Nice halftime 14-3 lead. They go to the outside. That is going to be caught. There is Taylor. They will call a timeout. They didn't get anything. 2nd and 10. Looking down the seam. It's going to be incomplete. Ball popped up the air. Thought we might have had a chance at a pick there, but we do not. It falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10. They're just going to run the ball. And we will stop it. So now we can call a timeout. We still got 40 seconds left. We have a couple timeouts. As I said, I'm terrible at field goals, so who knows what the field goal range is really going to be. It's Talon Green trying to slide down. The ball is loose, and it is recovered. Probably could have called a timeout there, but with a 1st down, stops the clock temporarily. Clock's running at 20 seconds. Green to throw. Look, yeah, just have to get rid of that one. That was going to be an absolute disaster. So 15 seconds left here in this first half. Green to throw. Going up top, looking for Lucas, but it's going to fall incomplete. Nice job on the knockaway there. So a 3rd down and 10. Still just try to go over the middle and call a timeout. That's what we're going to do. Haas with a grab, gets down to around the 40-41 yard line. We'll use our last timeout. So that would set up a 58-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, this is going to be impossible. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Oh, no, there's a flag on the play, though. That was an awful kick. That was really bad. But guess what? It's roughing the kicker. So that's going to be an automatic, obviously, 15 yards. That sets up another field goal attempt here. Can we drill this one? This one looks a lot better. Kick is up, and it is good. Right down the middle. Man, what a break we just got there. One of the worst kicks you'll ever see. I will definitely, like I said, I'm for some reason, I'm absolutely terrible at kicking this year. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the pressure starts to get to me, but I don't know. That was awful, and we just got bailed out. We get the field goal, back to a 14-point lead, 17-3, and we start with the ball the second half. So we get a chance to really build this lead as Jackson with a nice carry. Gets that one up to the 41-yard line. 11 for 55 so far today. 1st and 10. Getting out, man. There's nobody on that left side of the field. This time going to slide down before taking a hit. And Talon Green has himself a 1st down. Move the chains again. And this LSU defense is, as I say, I'm about to say, they're struggling, but that is going to be a sack. Getting through there is Perkins. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 21. Best play they've made, really, other than that 4th down stop. And really, that was probably our fault. As Green fires this one, it's going to fall incomplete, looking for Jordan and Anthony. And give LSU's defense a little credit. As I was saying, they were playing poor, but they come right back, get a stop. And now it's up to their offense to try to get something going. And you can see now they're going to play with a little bit more tempo, try to switch things up. Getting the play call there on the sideline. 1st and 10. Hand the ball off. Williams, nothing there. Nothing there. Maybe 2. 3rd down and 4 now. Nussmeier from the gun making some adjustments at the line. Trying to pick up this 1st down. Looking. And he's got some pressure in his face, and he's going to be brought down. That's what we want to see. Spence is in there for the sack. And this LSU offense has been just struggling the entire day. Hasn't been able to get anything so far. We just got to make sure we take advantage of that as Jackson breaks off a tackle. He's off to the races. Will anybody catch him? They will not, and he's in for the touchdown. We really haven't had one of these the entire season. And Jaquindon Jackson finally gives us a big-time touchdown run. 24-3 lead. That's what we need. We need this game so bad. And right now, we are playing one of the best games we have played the entire season. Now, I would say let's not get a little bit too ahead of ourselves. I've seen us build some leads and then it just relinquishes. We saw it with Tennessee last week. Seems like the norm here so far. You know, no lead is safe. There's still a quarter and a half really to go. So do our best here. But on 3rd down and 2, the defense gets another stop. And that's another LSU punt. Now is our chance. Touchdown. You might put this game away. As Talon Green takes off. And he's going to get out of bounds before he takes a hit. But yeah, we get a touchdown here. 31-3. I'd say that would be about it. Even though we got a quarter left to go. Green, look out. Don't take big hits. And you got to be careful of fumbles. But luckily hangs on to that one. And now a 3rd down and 6. Man, that was a stunt that we picked up. Firing and incomplete. Was that Tesla? How did he not hang on to that ball? So a 52-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, but it is going to be short. It was on line, just not enough power. And now LSU, here we go again. In the missed 4th down, missed field goal. Does this turn things around for this LSU offense? They got really great field position as we start this 4th quarter with a 3-touchdown lead. Nussmeier back to throw. Down the seam, caught Thomas with the grab. And that is a big 1st down. Now it kind of switches things around. Score here gets them right back in the ball game. 1st and 10. And they're going to hand this ball off to Thomas out of the backfield. Did not see that one coming. And he has a big-time run. Wow, okay, down to around the 16-yard line. He's still in the backfield. Is that Williams slotted out at tight end there? What is happening with this formation? Nussmeier to throw. Fires quickly. Caught. And that will be short of a 1st down. But, man, what is happening? Daniels with the grab. And now a 3rd down and 2. And they're going to spread everybody out. Nussmeier looking. Has some time. Underneath, but he makes a mistake. And it's going to be picked off. Oh, man. Can we return this? Look at Daniels. He's on his back. Will he have enough energy to take this to the house? And he will. Marquise Robinson. They're saying 94 yards, but he picked that off around the 1. That will probably do it. I don't know how he wasn't tackled. Daniels was on him the entire time as Nussmeier makes an absolute error. I don't know why he's throwing that. The defender is just sitting in front of him. He had plenty of time. Makes an absolute mistake. 31-3. And right now we're in business here. 3rd down and 10. Fires. That is going to be caught and a 1st down. About to say, you're obviously in 4-down territory now here with less than 8 minutes left in this game. Looking, firing underneath. That's going to be caught and a 1st down. I'm fine playing back. If they want to throw it underneath, I have no problem with that. Thomas again with the grab, and he gets a big-time hit out of bounds, but Thomas, it's Taylor. Why do I keep saying Thomas? Jeez, Mason Taylor, what am I doing here? Look out, there we go. That is the sack. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Getting some nice internal pressure there. Bring down the quarterback. Still want to see some more from Landon Jackson, but a 3rd down and 12. Looking down the field. Has all day, really. Throwing it up, that's not even close. There's no receiver even in the area. Technically, that would be intentional grounding, but not going to be called here. But a 4th down and 12. Looking. Pressure. There you go. Incomplete. And I would say just about your ball game right there. Now, with 2 minutes left, we have backups in now. We have a lot of guys. Pretty much all of our starters are out. Looks like LSU is keeping their starters in. So we'll see. We'll see what a lot of, we got some sophomores, some freshmen on the field. See what they can do here against a number 1 team offense here against LSU, which I'm really surprised they haven't brought in some backups as well. Down 31-3. I mean, he's slinging it now. Offense seems to be working. I mean, that's what happens, right? You should probably score. That is just slung in there as well. That is going to be caught. Taylor with the grab. So a 2nd down and goal. Looking, fires, and that was like a no-look pass out of nowhere. What was that? Daniels with the touchdown grab. And it's way too little too late. You're onside kicking, 3rd down 21 with a minute left. Okay. I guess. As we will recover that one and pretty much can put this one away. And that is a big-time victory. 31-10. We'll take the golden boot home. Take it back. But now, the real question is going to be after the game. Can we get some actual guys to be a part of this recruiting class? So, yeah. we'll have a chance to defend this Golden Boot next year against LSU. Jaquindon Jackson with that big-time touchdown run, 120 on the ground, 2 touchdowns, is your player of the game. Yeah, didn't really need to all. I mean, our defense just pretty much dominated that game. I mean, LSU only got 3 points. That was really it. I mean, they get the touchdown late off the, backups in there. But really, I mean, the defense did the job. We could have put up 10 points, and I think we would have been fine. Receiving-wise, Haas, I mean, I don't think he had a catch in the second half. That was all first-half stats right there, 5 for 62 and a touchdown. But defensively, there was times you saw he had time to throw. The secondary played maybe the best game they've played this entire season. They shut down some really solid receivers, didn't allow them, and then Marquise Robinson just absolutely. They're saying 98. I don't know why it said 94 in the other one. It does say 98, but Max Drew has committed. Thank you. Can rest a little bit. I'd like more than 1 though. Can we get a second? Monty Ahmed, the 4-star defensive tackle, commits. Rico Silvera commits the right tackle. There's 3. Yeah, we got 3. All right. 3 have committed. That is our first 3 of the season. Hopefully many more to come. So that is awesome to see. We beat out Oklahoma. We get a big-time defensive tackle, which we needed because we know we are losing guys there. Malloy right now down to his top 3. We're 1. Trevino down to his top 3 right now, over 1 over Texas A&M. Wilkins, we are number 1 in his top 3. Simons right there with Tennessee, down to his top 5. But Atwell, Araza took Houston. Man. And then Estes goes to Texas Tech. So we lose out on a couple guys there, right guard and a left end. But hey, we got 3. I'm just happy we got somebody, guys on the board that have now committed to Arkansas. That is finally great to see. Awesome to see. Took us freaking 8 weeks to get somebody on this team. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll have to take Estes off the board, and then obviously take Atwell off the board. Right now, we got a lot of hours to play with, so you know what? I think we can start really hammering a lot of these guys. You can start, dwindling to what you got down. Really, instead of, Skaggs with 5 or some of these guys with nothing, you could probably get some more guys on the board so we can find anybody. Let's look at Derek Westbrooks. Obviously, safety, still a position of need. He hasn't hit his top 8 yet. And obviously, I have to scout these guys. Anybody else on this list? Just seeing who's hanging around right now. Just trying to scan this, prospect list. And is there anybody that we can kind of just maybe out of nowhere could be somewhat, decent? I mean, I actually didn't think about it. I didn't go after any 5-star recruits this year. Now, that might be a next year thing. Anybody else? Maybe a tight end? Wide receiver. Now, Wilkins, you can see that list right there. I'm hoping we get him. I really do. Hopefully Wilkins will be committing to us at some point here shortly. But Mississippi State is there. That's the other thing. A lot of these guys, it's not like we're missing them out to, if you have another, you're a low-end school and you're losing them out to Georgia, or you're losing them out to, like, Ohio State. No, we're in the SEC. We're losing these guys to SEC, rivals. We will see a lot of these guys we've missed out on in the SEC. See if we have any more offensive linemen we can look at. Obviously, still love offensive line. Trying to build that up. I'm going to try, that name. Not even trying to pronounce it. Nate Workman, he's still sitting there. They're saying that he's the, number 2 center. He's listed under an athlete. So you can kind of move him around. He can probably move over to guard easily if we have to do that. So far, he has no offers. So we can definitely add Nate Workman to the board. I think we'll add him. That'll put us right now at 23 targets. Any more guards around? Edward Smith, nah, he's just about to commit to Texas A&M. Not commit. I mean, he's not even in his top schools, but he'll definitely commit. So we added a few guys. Let's go back to the list here. Drew Ahmed, obviously Severa are going to commit this week. But we add Westbrook, Ramsey, and Workman. So we had 2 free safeties and a guy who can play either center or guard. I'm not going to obviously get into the scouting for this week right now. Just wanted to kind of look around. He's already 40% scouted, obviously, with 79 pursuit and 85 agility. But we'll see. But we added 3 more guys to our board with 3 guys committing. We'll see. Maybe next week. Let's take a look at the classes, actually. I haven't even really looked at this yet because we haven't gotten anybody. Man, we're going to be in the hundreds easily. Yeah, 108. And all we got is 3 guys. 2 4-stars and a 3-star. Yeah, we're looking not very good here so far. Maybe this is the worst recruiting class on any YouTube Dynasty so far. I mean, we're just absolutely terrible. Hey, West Virginia is a ranked team. They're not doing any better. Rice and Duke have the most commits right now. I mean, 21 2-stars to, was that Duke? Miami's up there. You got Penn State with the most 4-stars right now at 12. Most 5-stars is Ohio State, Texas. That's not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. It was Rice. But yeah, Ohio State at the moment has the best recruiting class, Miami, than Penn State. I don't even know if we're going to have a top 25. We'll see. Maybe we'll just make a nice little run, have a very solid recruiting class, and we'll be in the top 40s. But right now, I'm not seeing we're going to even get close to 25. Anything change in the top 25? Wow. Tennessee absolutely destroyed Alabama. 40-17. Bama drops down to number 10. That is crazy. Looks like Illinois lost to Michigan. Tough game, 19-14. Texas A&M loses to Mississippi State. They drop down to 15. You got North Carolina final rankings. Texas loses to Georgia. They are 4-3 this season. Good luck playing in the SEC, Texas, because it's not really working out this year. We are number 19 on the coaches poll. So at least we're in the coaches poll. We're sitting at 19. I don't think we're going to have any real hope at maybe a college football playoff this year, but you never know. We still have some big-time games to come. We got Mississippi State up next. SEC on the road, never easy, but a big win against LSU. We finally got our first commits to this program, and we could start building from there. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.